Hey, hey, welcome back to another video. Let's go for a drive. What is on my mind? Today's impeachment day. Impeachment proceedings have started. I watched all of Jamie Raskin's opening arguments, and it was solid, cogent arguments. He elicited genuine emotion. Like, I feel so bad for the guy. Like, he just lost his son, like, about a month ago. And he's up there doing this. He's, like, leading the impeachment brigade. And I'm just like, wow, this guy has an iron will to make it through anything. Maybe he is the guy the country needs up there because he's inspirational. But, like I said, cogent arguments, a factual presentation. They had a video of the events of January 6th, the insurrection, and it was in context for the most part. They had to do clips, but it was like a 13-minute video, very compelling. It's just Donald Trump's words line up with the actions that happened on January 6th. There's no getting around this. It really does feel like a slam dunk, even though I think the Democrats are going to lose. Because, the GOP is a cult, and they will do what is most politically expedient for their re-elections. If we were banking on the GOP to do the morally objective thing here, we're really lost as a country. We know for a fact they will not show up for the American people and do the right thing. But anyway, off to the side. Put that on a sidebar. Let's talk about socialism versus social democracy. Socialism and social democracy. Which one is better? Which one's preferable? Which one's more likely? I want to hear your opinions down in the comments. Let's get a robust dialogue going here. I like both of them in a lot of ways. Like social democracy, it's basically reformed capitalism. It's regulated capitalism with a very padded welfare state, so that no one falls through the cracks. Just to give you some generalizations here, and socialism is obviously when workers control the means of production. Okay, both of those sound pretty appetizing. There's parts of those that I'm really agreeing with. More power to the people, more protections for the people. Both of them offer a lot of valuable things for the people, for the workers of this country. But if you had to choose one, and within the context of it actually likely happening, because to get to social democracy, you need reform. You need people like Bernie Sanders, you need AOC, you need the Justice Democrats to reform the system. For socialism, you kind of need a revolution. You kind of need like a violent revolution, an insurrection against the state. And I do not see that happening in the country called the United States of America. I do not see that happening. Once again, if there's going to be a revolution in this country, it will be a fascist one. Social revolution is just out. A socialist revolution. I cannot get on board with it. I don't see it as being viable in America. Social democracy, on the other hand, I can see that, because if you want to get people to socialism, you would use social democracy. You would say, okay, let's set up social democracy, and let's have the American people get a taste of social democracy. Okay, that'd be universal health care. That would be green energy initiatives, the Green New Deal, a living wage, all these reformed ideas. And once you get a taste of that and see how it works, then maybe you can push people further left if that is what you want. But just going head first into like a socialist revolution involving violence and physical combat and insurrection, you're not going to win that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm not trying to be, saying, I'm just trying to be logical. It's not going to work. Fascists and the right wing, the conservatives, they have the infrastructure, they have the military, they have the establishment, they have all the establishment power firmly within their grasp, at their disposal, and they will dispose it against an uprising, especially from the left. So it's doomed. It's doomed right off the bat. You just can't have it happen. I'm sorry, if that bothers you, but I'm just trying to level with you. I'm trying to be real with you. I'm trying to be realistic here. So social democracy and socialism, out of those two, I see social democracy being the most viable in America. Most Western countries retain socially democratic principles. It works. These countries are routinely, the happiest countries on the face of the earth, and they're socially democratic countries. You cannot argue with the results. And like I said, if you want to go further, you have to set up social democracy first. That's just the way it is. You're not going to leap headlong into something like a socialist insurrection. It's nothing more than a pipe dream, and people just need to wake up out of it. I get it. You're young. You're kind of naive, and you have your dreams haven't been shattered yet. but those things just aren't possible, and they're foolish, considering how much leverage is against you. So I want to hear your comments down below, though. Let's go. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell.